Hey troops, Roxee here and welcome to Roxee Plays Games and welcome back to another episode of Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. Before I get into today's video I want to do my usual thank you. So thank you for everyone who has liked my previous videos and thank you for everyone who has subscribed to the channel. As always, it is really appreciated. Right, it's a bit of a grim day, but we're in the cockpit, let's get going and I shall explain what we're doing while we're waiting for things to get sorted. Crew supply on nav. Wait for the bat to come on and then go off. So on bats and then it'll go off and then we can do number 2. I mean you can do them all straight away, but I guess the correct way of doing it is just pausing for a little second, but when I'm in a rush I just do them all at the same time. On bat. And then number 3. Now we'll come down here, we'll turn the fly pad on. We'll load up our route today, which is Brussels to a Belfast, EGAA. So here we are currently in Belgium and we're flying up to Northern Ireland, the capital of Northern Ireland, which is Belfast. Let's flick you over to this screen so I can show you what's going on. Nope, not that screen. There we go, that's better. So here's the flight, Brussels to EGAA, Belfast. It's around about a 2-hour flight. So I'm going to do my usual, once we get up into, past 10,000 feet or so, we'll pause the recording and then I'll bring you back when we're coming into Ireland, or Northern Ireland I should say. But yeah, there's the flight there, vaccine. We've got no one on here in Brussels, we've got no one over on in Ireland, so there'll be no ATC unless they come on between now and then, but I doubt that very much. But that's all fine. Let's flick it back over here and continue with our checklist. Get the fuel pumps on. We'll come down here, get the macadoodles sorted. Init press. All done. Load and load. Cool beans. Init request. What's the tropo? 35478. 35478. That'll round it up to 80. Yep. Let's go next page. 0 fuel weight. And block fuel is 5757. 5757. Let's get you in. And 5.8 on the fuel. Alternate is 0.1. 0.9. We'll just say 1 and H20. So 1 for alternate and headwind of 20 is going in the trip wind. Right, we're departing out of 25 left. Right, left, yeah, I was right the first time. and we're taking the donut. I need to sneeze. Oh, just caught the mute button in time then. The donut 7 Charlie. It's not really the donut, but that's what I'm calling it. The donut 7 Charlie is our departure. There's no transition. So let's insert you. Got a disc on there. We'll get rid of that. Right, let's have a look how that's looking. Cool. Well, that's all fine, I think. And then we should be coming to another discon for our arrival. Oh no. Cool. Right. That's the flight plan done. We're going to go flaps 1, V1, V-rotate, V2. And then let's have a look at the charts for our departure. Right, so here's our departure. Transition level is 4,500. And our departure, initial climb clearance, flight level 60. High levels by Brussels departure or Brussels control as soon as possible. So pretty much we'll get to 6,000 and then we'll just continue from there. Sorry, I got a bit of a croaky throat. A little bit of a sniffle today. So we're coming out. Climb to 700, turn right, intercept brb, radial 277, that's here, and then turn right, intercept hull radial 307 to Denut, which is here. So that's the route. So nice and straightforward. No complications there. Cool beans. Right, we're ready for boarding. Let's get everyone on.
Hi, cabin crew. We're ready to get going now. So as soon as you're ready, you can open the doors and start letting the passengers on board. Thank you. Hi, we're just about to set up here, so we're happy for you to close the doors once everyone's on board. Thank you.
No problem. Okay, great. We're almost done.
Right, 6,000 on here. What's the Q&H today? Q&H is 1011. 1011's going in there. Now all we need to do is just wait for the rest of the passengers to get on board. Got 3 minutes on our alignment. Fuel's coming on. Baggage is all done already. We are doing a flight with the FlyUK round the world trip. Sorry, I didn't actually say that earlier, did I? So this is the penultimate leg of our tour of European capital cities with FlyUK. So let's start the FlyUK Skytrack. Don't get a little message that pops up on the screen anymore. That used to pop up, but now it doesn't. It still works, but I'm just not getting a little pop-up message. Let's go back on to flight plan on there. Constraints can go on there. We've still got in-op terrain and in-op weather, which is a shame for the experimental version of this plane. Right, we've got a few minutes while we wait for the passengers to come on board. So what I'm going to do is I will get back to you once I've got the last few coming on. Right, last couple of passengers getting on, and then we are pretty much good to go. I buy coffee today. Right, come on, little passengers. cool little touch, which probably will never be able to be done, but what would be really cool is if these had little windows on and you could see people walking along, or people in the terminals, like people walking along. I don't know if that is something that could ever be done, but that would be a really, really cool feature. Alright, sounds like everyone is on. Let's close the doors and get rid of the jetway. Right, APU.
Hi, Captain. All passengers are on board and doors have been cleared.
Thank you.
Thank you. Right, we just need to wait for our APU to get ready. We could probably do tugger call, I think, because then we're going to be almost ready to go. Flight deck to ground.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your captain speaking, and on behalf of myself, the first officer, and the cabin crew, I'd just like to give you a warm welcome on board the aircraft. As you may have noticed, we've now closed the doors and expect to be departing in just a few moments. If you could get yourself seated and secured while we get ready for pushback, it would be most appreciated. If you require any assistance from the cabin crew, please press the button above your head and be sure to listen to the safety briefing that we'll be playing in a few moments. You'll hear from me again once we reach our cruising altitude, but for now, once again, welcome aboard and thank you for flying with us.
We will be ready shortly. Right, APU's done. Go APU bleed on. Beacon can come on. Feels like the tug is connected. We are ready for pushback and engine start. I think, oh, pressed the wrong button then. I don't think the audio's coming out so that you guys can hear. I always seem to have this issue, I don't know what's going on. I have to go into my sound settings and actually change. Doesn't make sense. Hopefully you can hear it now. Don't know if you will. Right, let's release the brakes. Brakes released. Brakes released.
Pushing back.
There we go. Are we cleared to start engines 1 and 2? I always seem to have trouble for recognising my voice when I'm saying that. So we'll just start it anyway. It's not perfect, it's pushback thing, but I mean you can do it without the voice activation, you just do it with buttons. All of the planes that you can see as well, this is live traffic, real world live traffic, not simulated stuff. There's actually real planes, so real flights that's going on.
Ladies and gentlemen, we now ask for your attention while we take you through the safety procedures on this aircraft. A safety card is in your seat pocket showing the exit routes, oxygen masks, life jackets and brace position that you must adopt if you hear brace, brace. There are 2 emergency exits at the rear, 4 in the middle, and 2 at the front of the cabin. Floor lighting will guide you to an exit.
Hi,
Please be
Captain.
aware
The
that
cabin
your
is
nearest
secured.
exit
All
may
doors
be
are locked. We're ready to go.
in an emergency, leave
Thank you.
all cabin baggage on board. Your seatbelt is fastened, adjusted, and released as shown. It must be fastened when the seatbelt signs are on, and we recommend that you keep it fastened at all times. If the air supply fails, masks will drop from above you. Pull a mask towards you to start the oxygen. Put the mask over your nose and mouth. Hold in place with the strap. Pull on each side to adjust. Put on your own mask before helping others. If we land on water, take the life jacket from under your seat.
Stop, pushback.
Put it over your head. Pass the tapes around your waist.
Stop,
Click
pushback.
together and pull the strap to adjust. Do not inflate it inside the aircraft.
Pushback complete. Set parking brakes, please.
Inflate by pulling the toggle. If it fails to inflate or needs topping up, blow into the tube. There is a light and whistle for
Brake
attracting
set.
attention. We'll
Roger.
be carrying
Okay, the
the
tow bar is disconnected and the equipment is clear.
tray table must now be stowed, armrest down, window
Clear to
blinds
disconnect.
open, and seatbelt fastened.
Thanks. Have a good flight. See you later.
Pleasant flight.
See ya.
EasyJet.
Right, engines are available. You can go to norm. You should have already been on. APU bleed can come off. You can come off. Taxi lights can come on. And that's that already. Oh, let's ping the cabin crew. Laps 1. Arm the ground spoilers. Maximum brakes on there. Because I've done that before. The brakes, the flaps have got into the right position. There we go.
Flight attendants, please prepare for takeoff.
Right, let's get taxiing. So we're taking off 2-5 left. So we've got a little bit of a taxi here. This is where we are. So we need to go along Tango, Echo 4, turn right onto Foxtrot 3, Yankee, and then Charlie 1, and then we'll be alright to take off here. I don't know why my Alexa's talking to me. A bit of a grim day today. Our journey. So we have got our first challenging landings and departures flight on Saturday. So this is being uploaded on Wednesday. I actually recorded it this morning. But yeah, we got our first challenging flight on Saturday. If you would be interested in joining in on that flight, links to the Pilot Club Discord will be in the description. All you need to do is join the Discord and just let us know that you would be interested in joining. It's going to be, let's say, on Saturday, and it's going to be every third Saturday going forwards, and it will be at 2000 hours Zulu, 8 PM Zulu, which is 9 PM UK time currently. I'm the one who's actually organising it, so first flight is going to be a fun one for sure. The departure is really nice departure, but nice and easy. But the arrival is going to be, well, you may need parachutes. Let's just say that much. Right, we're nearly there, as you can see. Coming down a Yankee now, all the way down to the end here. And then we don't need to go all the way down to the end of the runway. Don't need to go all the way down here. We definitely don't need that much runway. Yes, so we got that on the first Saturday of every month. We have got our world tour, and our last leg we went from Iceland to Dublin in Ireland, so not too far from where I'm flying to today. Obviously different part of Ireland. We're going to Northern Ireland today, and that is the Republic of Ireland that we went to on the world tour. So that's the first Saturday of every month. The challenge flight is the third Saturday every month. We've got a flight every Sunday, Monday and Tuesday. Sundays is generally airliners. Tuesdays is generally Mondays is Mystery Monday, so we don't know what it is until the Monday, and Tuesdays is GA. Right, let's get ourselves ready for takeoff. So you can go to takeoff, you can come on, you can come on, you can come on, you can come on.
Captain, proceed to takeoff, please. Thank you.
Can come off, and you can come on. You only work at TA at the moment. I don't know why that is, but it's a thing. It's almost like with the experimental version of Fly-by-Wire, they add stuff in and take stuff out at the same time. Like the terrain and the weather was working. They added something in and they took these out, so it is what it is, I guess. Right, I think we're good. Yep. Good. Flaps, brakes, spoilers, and chrono. Let's go. So we are starting a little bit later than we should have been. A little bit of a delay. I had a pre-flight meal that was cooked by my my lovely partner. She made me a nice sausage and egg sandwich, and it was very delicious. That's where I'm getting the delicious from. So started a little bit later, but that's all fine because I am now fed and watered. Righty, 50%. So it's all green. Let's go Toga. SRS green. $100. B1, rotate.
Gear up, please.
Gear up. We need to do our right turn. I don't know why the flight plan looks completely different from what it should do. is what it is. I'm just going to follow the charts. Right, we can go level climb. Right, we can go direct donut now. Direct donut. Get you programmed in. And we can go ground spoilers disarmed. Packs can come back on. And we're coming out of the clouds. Right, look. Hello. You're a little bit close. Let's go laps up. Our autopilot on now. Follow our flight plan. 6,000's coming up. What is our cruise altitude? Actually, I didn't check. Cruise altitude today is flight level 380. Let's get that dialed in here then. 380. And activate. Right, we're looking good, looking good. Oh, I didn't go standard pressure at 4,500. So early, that one. Normally in Europe it's around about 6,000-7,000. Not everywhere. Everywhere is slightly different. Yeah, standard pressure for Brussels is 4,500. Fluffy, fluffy clouds.
Gentlemen, you may now use your electronic device.
Oh, cool. We can use our electronic devices now. Get you up. And let's get all the lights off.
Ladies and gentlemen, the captain has turned up the seatbelt sign, so you are free to move about the cabin.
Fantastic. We are free to move around the cabin. Right, well that's pretty much it now, I'm afraid. ETA is 10:43 Zulu. It's currently 9:20. On here it's saying 10:45. On the screen it's saying 10:39. That's going to change because obviously we are climbing, we're speeding up, we're obviously climbing, so that's going to change, but it won't show an accurate time until we're actually in the cruise. But what I'm going to do is I will pause the recording, and with the magic of the pause button bring you back once we are coming into Northern Ireland. Alrighty, I thought I'd bring you back. We are coming towards... Let me put this screen back on for you guys. Probably should have had this up already. Sim Toolkit Pro would be great. Flick you over to this screen. Oh, let's move you there. Right, so this is where we are now, just coming over Manchester. And we are going to be doing a left turn, and then our top of descent is just going to be around this area here. We're going to go over the Isle of Man. Follow me off. And then we're descending down into Belfast. There's the airport there. We're coming in on runway 17. So we will be kind of going up, around and down. So that is the plan. Follow me back on. And then flick you back over here. Now, this has gone a little bit weird. I don't know what's going on. I've obviously got it all programmed in. We've got runway 17 in. There is no star for our arrival. If I just show you the charts, bring you up. This is the airport chart. Here's the ILS. So we're coming in on runway 17. But if we go to our stars and have a look at this, this is it. It's all coming from this direction. You got one from the south, one from the kind of northeast-ish, but these are sort of southeast direction coming in, and that's it. So we're coming along this one here, I believe. Yeah, we're coming along this one here. Oh no, the top one, sorry. We're coming along the top one, IPSEP. And then after IPSEP, it's the VOR Bell. And then we kind of need to get ourselves manoeuvred in. So what I'm going to do is get to IPSEP, come along this direction here. And if we open up this one here, so there's IPSEP there. There's the Bell VOR in there, but we're going to get to about here and then head north, around, and then back in. Now obviously ATC would give you vectors to come in, but there's no ATC online for Belfast. In fact, there's no ATC on in the whole of Ireland and Northern Ireland, so I'll do it manually. So we'll get to around about here somewhere, then we'll just head in manually around and then back down. So that's the plan. I just thought I'd quickly show you what's going on. Like I say, I have got everything programmed in. I've got my top of descent for the Bell VOR, which is 4,000 feet. It's 107 miles. I've got the Bell VOR set on here, and we're 145 miles out, so we will be descending down fairly soon. But all these lines, it just looks it looks very messy. It looks like an Etch-a-Sketch has happened on there, so I'm not sure what's happened. But either way, I'll bring you back once we get a little bit closer down. There's no point in really doing much at the moment because there's not really much happening. Okay, so I'll speak to you in a second.
Ladies and gentlemen from the cockpit, you may have noticed we've begun descending to our destination. We're not expecting any delays, so we should have you on the ground in the next 20 minutes or so. If you could assist the cabin crew by tidying your tray and handing them any litter as they come around, it would be most appreciated. And make sure to fasten your seatbelt. For safety reasons, please turn off all electronic devices or switch them to airplane mode until after we have landed. Please note the aircraft toilets are now out of use. Thank you.
Oh, cool. Right, we are coming up to 10,000 feet. Just leveling off now while the speed starts slowing down to 250 knots. So we'll get our landing lights on. That are ready. Transition altitude 6,000 feet, so we'll just stay on standard pressure for now. A massive cloud layer just below us. It's like a blanket. We are just coming up to the coast of Northern Ireland. I've just put on my afterburner. I just wanted to see my frame rates because I had a couple of moments throughout the flight where it just froze and I didn't know whether it was the game or my PC or whatever, so I'm just just having a quick look at this, making sure that my frames aren't going really bad all of the time. It seems to be okay. I mean, I'm on maximum settings. I could obviously drop some things here and there to improve this, but we'll just see how it goes. I just want to see what this is like for my arrival in. Although you can't actually see it because it's hidden behind the what's it called? The banner at the top with my flight details on. Sorry, dope. I just had a look on my other monitor. Right, so like I said, we did have some funky lines going on here. Not sure what's going on now. I'm getting ready because it says IPSEP and then to Bell and then straight into EGA. Obviously, we're not going to be going straight into EGA because we need to do a little bit of a loop around and obviously get ourselves landed, and everything's all disappeared now. So we're going to go. Oh, it's put us on a heading. Fantastic. Right, well, where's my charts? Because obviously we would have ATC giving us direction,
Please prepare the cabin for landing. Thank you.
which at the moment we don't have, so we will do it manually. That's all fine. I'm going to put you on, and I'm going to put you on. 27 miles from our ILS, but obviously we're going to be going past it. There's the runway there, so we just basically need to come out and then around and in, and just having a little look at the charts. So there's the Bell VOR. We're just basically going off on this heading here now, and then we're going to come around and then back in. I might actually, no, we'll just do it normally. We're just coming around and in. That's what we shall do. Oh, look at that. That's horrible. A little bit of turbulence, not too much.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are about to land. Please make sure you are seated with your belt fastened and your trays in the upright position. Any items should be safely stored, and remember to turn off all electronic devices until after landing. Thank you.
Thank you. Right, so runway heading is 164. Aim. Yeah, there's no major waypoints I could like kind of go to get myself all lined up, so we'll just have to do what I'm doing right now, which is fine. So we'll level off at 4,000 feet, and then we need to drop down to 3,000 feet for our 2,500 feet for the capture of the ILS plane there. That could very well be the airport, but obviously at the moment we can't see anything. So 2,000 feet will be our next descent. And at the moment I'm just looking at the charts and, oh no, he is descending. Could very well be descent. No, he's not descending in. The airport is, oh actually yeah, the airport is probably over that direction somewhere. Yeah, so I'm just looking at the charts now and picking up some visuals. Well, I would pick up some visuals if I could actually see them, but as you can see, it's just all cloud. It is handy having the moving maps for Navigraph charts, because if you're just looking at the chart and you didn't know exactly where you was, you'd be having to guess, which isn't the greatest thing to do. Obviously you do have this, so you can kind of go off of this. Right, we want to drop down to 2,500, probably about now. And I'm also going to activate my approach phase. Start getting some speed off. Right, let's get taxi lights on, runway turn off on. Let's arm our ground spoilers. We'll get auto brakes set to medium. How long's the runway? The runway is 6,000 feet. Cool. So we'll do a left turn in a short while to 270 degrees, and then sorry, 240 and then 160, and then we'll capture our ILS, and then we can go approach. Yeah, I don't know what happened to all of them lines. They're all disappeared now that I once I got past that last point. Very strange, very strange. Right, so what altitude are we at? Let's start descending down, because it's not actually going down. Why are you not going down? Right, do we need to do this manually? Which we can, of course. We'll go flaps 1 as well, just to help with keeping our speed. And let's begin our left turn to 240. $164. We want to be at 2,500 for when we get onto our glide slope. Still can't see anything outside. Very grim. Imagine if you was a passenger just looking at this going, "Yeah, I'm on holiday," or "Oh, I'm going home." Right. Excuse me. Let's zoom you in a touch. Not quite there yet. Oh, getting a bit bumpity. I'm going to get ready to hit the localizer button. Okay, let's go flaps 2. Again, you want to make sure that you're not leaving it too late to start reducing speed and stuff like that, because if you try to reduce your speed while you're descending, generally it doesn't work too well, because obviously it's speeding up as it's going down and you're trying to slow it down at the same time, and it can be a bit messy. So it's always good to try and get your speed sorted out before you start your descending bits and pieces. I'm going to hit localizer now, and then hopefully it'll do its left turn. I'm going to get ready to do it manually if it doesn't. And there it goes, done it automatically. Fantastic. So localizer's working. Let's get LS on here. Right, so we got localizer captured, and we got our diamond coming down. So let's hit our approach and autopilot 2. And we have got glide slope, we've got Cat 3 dual, autopilot 1 and 2, flight directors 1 and 2 are on as well. Right, let's go flaps 3. 8 miles out, can't see anything. Hopefully we don't have to do a go around. Right, glide slope is captured. We're going to go full flaps, and we're going to go gear down.
Cap crew seats for landing, please.
Oh, cool. We have got visuals on ground. Very pretty. What's this here? LIAN-LI, or NEAG, N-E-A-G-H. LIAN-LI is how I would pronounce it. Right, we've got visuals on the runway, so we can land. That's great news. And ping the cabin.
Flight attendants, please prepare for landing.
Right, we've got all greens. Final checks, all brakes are set. Ground spoilers are on. Full flaps. 3 green for gear down. Speed 130. We got 2 red, 2 white, and we got frame drops. Oh. Right, coming in, that's all looking good. Let me get my airport charts at the ready. So we're coming in on 17, and the parking stands are not where we want to be.
1,000.
Boo. Ideally we want to come in on 7 so we can park up at the terminal. That's all fine. The terminal's just here on the left. Well, it looks beautiful out here now. Obviously you got the clouds above you, but actually down on the ground looks good. very nice. Very pretty.
100 above, 500.
Just having those extra settings as high as, well, all of the settings as high as you can for visuals just makes this game just look, or simulator look, absolutely fantastic. Really does.
200.
I've got some issues here and there, but generally this sim is just, it's just amazing. Really is.
100.
Right, let's get ready to land.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10. Retard.
Retard. Reversers are out. Right, let's taxi ourselves back to somewhere to park.
Please remain seated until the aircraft has arrived at the gate. You are reminded that all electronic devices should remain turned off until you are in the terminal building. Thank you.
Better come off here. Come on, you can turn. A little bit on the grass. Yeah, so we're just going to park up here. Don't need to spend 10 hours getting all the way down, back down to the terminal. We'll stick it here. I know this isn't a parking spot, but obviously for the purpose of the video we can do whatever we wish because we're not on VATSIM. Right, let's get our parking brakes on. Lights can all, oh, do it this way. You can come off, you can come, oh, I keep pressing the wrong buttons. You can come off. Let's get external. Nope, we've got no external power here. No problem. A bit of frame dropping there. Flaps up. You can come off, and let's turn our engines off. Right, we're Skytrack. You're there. And what's this? An hour and 23 minutes total fly time. So let's continue on you. Perfect. Right, let me stop recording on Skytrack. A complete flight was detected. Would you like to file your pirate? Have I shown you this before? Can't remember if I have. Let me.
The aircraft is secure. Please open doors. Thank you.
Flick over to this screen for you quickly. If my thing will work. So this is the Skytrack that works with the FlyUK virtual airline. So you just basically you fetch your booking, and then you start recording, and then when you finish you hit stop recording, and then this pops up here. Flight number, duration, fuel used, distance flown, and then we can just click submit on there, and that's been filed. Perfect. So I can close that down. Can close down Sim Toolkit Pro. And that is that, ladies and gentlemen. So thank you very much for watching. I really do hope that you've enjoyed the video. Links in the description for the Pilot Club for those of you that are wanting to join the challenge flight on Saturday, or any other flights that we've got going on throughout the week. All the details for every flight is in the Discord channel. Other than that, thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already subscribed, and don't forget to hit that notification bell so you know when new videos are published. Stay safe, stay safe everyone, and I'll speak to you soon. Goodbye.